Hey everyone, hope you're well. So it's day 9 of VEDA. It's Tuesday, the 9th of April. I hope you are well. I've been working on my game mostly today, so I've actually been really getting into it today, as I haven't done as much as I've wanted to do for like about a week. So last night I decided, right, tomorrow I'm not really going to concentrate on any YouTube things for once, because that's what usually takes up most of my time. I'll just get loads done on my game and then I'll feel a bit better about it, and then I can go back to trying to find some kind of balance between the two, because it's like I want to do both of them at the same time basically. So I want to kind of do a bit of YouTube and a bit of my game every day. What's been happening, however, is I spend most of the day going over YouTube ideas and stuff, and or actually making videos, and in the future I'll be spending, once I've decided which ideas I'm definitely going to go ahead with more, I'll be spending more time actually making videos, and then I've been running out of time, always thinking, oh, I'll do my game later after I've done YouTube stuff, and then ending up not actually doing anything on my game, which is very frustrating because I really enjoy making it and I really want to get it made. So I decided today I'd just do loads of work on my game, and I'm doing the vlog now rather than later this evening. Not because the sun's still up, because it's kind of going away, like I did yesterday with the sunlight. I maybe should have done that today, but I'm mostly doing it now before I get really even more involved, because I really get kind of into the zone when I'm working on ideas and coding, and I'm kind of doing a bit of both today, and I get really into the zone and time just disappears and flies past. So I figured I better do the vlog now before I forget. So yeah, it hasn't been very sunny at all today, after it being really sunny yesterday. When I went for a walk this morning, it was just really grey and kind of not proper raining, but just kind of drizzling. And it seems to have been like that all day today. So, but at least it's not snow, which we have been getting. So it must be getting slightly warmer, and slowly turning into a proper spring. I also watched a really good video today with Tom Scar talking at GemuCon, to which, as you know, I wasn't able to make it myself this year. It was the first one this year, but I almost went. I kind of booked a ticket and stuff, and then had to decided that I didn't really have enough spare money at the time to actually go, which was a bit frustrating, but maybe next year I'll go and it'll be even bigger and better every year. So, but I watched this video with Tom Scar talking about advice for YouTube, basically, and he said an interesting thing about he thinks that YouTubers should have at least 2 channels, so that one channel can have just the best, highest quality stuff on, and the other channel can be everything else. So I was quite pleased to hear him say that, because that's kind of what I've got here, with the vlog channel can just be like just stuff, and but it doesn't have to be the highest quality stuff. But for people who want to watch lots of videos, I can just put stuff on here, and JC Random can be kind of edited, properly filmed, scripted, high quality content, which has more of a point to it. For people who just want the best videos, can just subscribe to that one. So it's quite nice to hear him say that, because I've heard many YouTubers say before, and I think it's mostly from Philip DeFranco once did a vlog saying that he thought that up and coming channels shouldn't bother with a vlog channel and everything, and they should put all their energy just into their main channel. But he did heavily coat it with saying that it's his opinion. He was saying, I'm not saying that this is definite, but he was under the impression that he thought that was maybe the best approach. So that's always stuck in my head. And Bebop Fox said something very similar to me at Minecon when we sat down and had a chat, and he was saying that he didn't think he is saying he watches my channel a bit, and he said he didn't think I should do gameplay videos. I should just concentrate on like my kind of bigger projects and Minecraft show and Minecraft Daily and stuff, which I'm inclined to agree with. But I kind of do gameplay videos when I enjoy them. And actually, on that note, I feel like I have actually got to a point now where I might say no more single player gameplay videos. I'll still do gameplay videos if they're a collaboration, but Isaac's been on hold for a while, partly because I got to a tough part of the game, trying to get using the Samson character for any of you who are into that game. So that was quite a tough part of the game, so I was deleting lots of bad episodes where I did really badly. But then I don't miss it not being there. I mean, it's partly driven by just kind of, oh no, my tea's all the way over there. I've just realised. I've just seen it in the screen. What was I saying? I just got distracted by seeing my tea in the background and realising that I can't reach it when I want it. I don't want it just now, so I think it's okay. But I have a love-hate relationship with LPs because there's a hardcore contingent of my viewers who enjoy watching me play games and ramble and like make stupid jokes and stuff. But I don't think I'm the funniest person, and I don't think I am the most skilled player at any particular game. And those are the two things that you can either be a very funny person and gameplay videos are very entertaining to watch, or you can be very good at the game in question, in which case they're very entertaining to watch and useful for other people. And I don't feel like I'm either. The only thing with Isaac is I've played quite a lot of it, so there is some like really hardcore Isaac players out there who are way better than me, but I know enough of it, I think, to make useful videos and occasionally impart useful advice for new players. So that was my main thinking behind Isaac LPs, but they're definitely on hold at the moment. I really want my tea. I'm just no, I'll wait. So anyway, I'm really rambling today. I've got a bit of a beard going on as well. I think I'll shave this off in a bit. But I've mostly been working on my own game. It says quite a most of the work at the moment is I've got lots of complicated systems in it. It's quite straightforward to actually program because it's not like it's kind of turn-based. I might talk about that in a minute, but essentially it's turn-based, so it's not like a very complicated fast-paced action game with lots of variables and stuff going on. It's mostly turn-based, which means that it's actually a lot simpler to actually code in a lot of ways because it doesn't have to have as much stuff going on at once. It's more like when the player presses a button, then it works some stuff out and moves things around, and you know. I say kind of turn-based because I'm not sure if I want it like absolutely turn-based, or there's kind of a middle ground that you can go, which I've done before when I did a little Flash RPG game, which is a bit like, I think Final Fantasy VII basically does it this way, where it's like it's turn-based, but who goes next is based on a loading bar. So you've got all these loading bars with different people's speeds, and when the bar fills up, then it's your turn. In Final Fantasy VII, so I think there's an option to switch it, but traditionally it's like the bar loads and then the game essentially pauses and then you take your shot. I think maybe the monster can hit you while you're picking your turn. But anyway, I've done a game that's a bit like that, where it's turn-based, but it's kind of real time. It's somewhere in between. You've got these loading bars and you're saying what to do, but there's stuff going on all the time in terms of programming it. So I might do something like that, and I've taken a bit of inspiration from Faster Than Light. So I won't talk about too much because I don't want to give away too much about my game before it's actually kind of playable. But Faster Than Light, where it's kind of like you're selecting things, and you can pause it at any time in Faster Than Light and select things, but otherwise it's kind of somewhere between real time and turn based, although it's a bit more real time, but there's lots of loading bars and stuff with, you know, the weapons firing every 5 seconds or something. So it kind of feels turn based, but without having to click next. So I'm thinking of doing that with the combat in my game, where it is kind of it feels like it's turn based, but it keeps on moving. Does that make any sense at all? It's much easier to just actually demonstrate in practice, but I'm deciding between doing something like that, where there's kind of loading bars and cooldowns and stuff, and you're clicking buttons, you'd still be just clicking buttons with your mouse to do the next move, or having it hardcore turn-based, where it's like, it's your turn, you can sit there and consider what to do. And I think a lot of it depends on just how difficult I want the game to be, because one of the reasons I've decided to make it turn-based is because your actions in combat actually affect... you really have to think about what you want, because you can basically loot different parts of the monsters, and but the bits you damage are going to be damaged when you loot them, basically. So you have to really think about what parts of the monsters you want to attack, and because in order to get what you want from the monster. Again, easier to demonstrate than it is to talk about. But yeah, so because there's a lot of thought involved in the combat system, I'm kind of deciding whether I want it straight turn-based, which might feel boring because it'll be very slow and you have to keep on clicking, or whether I want it kind of rolling turn-based. Is that a good phrase? Where there's kind of loading bars and cooldowns and stuff, and you're hitting buttons to make your next move. But yeah, so anyway, at the moment I'm kind of working a lot on the monster generation, because there's going to be like lots of monsters with kind of randomly generated. So every time there are lots of kind of randomly generated prefixes and kind of mutations and stuff. They're not exactly mutations, but they vary, you know, they're kind of like a natural variance, so not every single wolf that you fight will be the same. In fact, they won't be the same. They'll always be slightly different. They'll also have like different fur, or different fangs, and different moves and stuff. So I feel like I may be giving too much away about my game. I don't know. But I guess not many people watch these vlogs, so it's okay. But anyway, I'll try and get a lot done. So at some point in the next couple of weeks, I can maybe show the game a bit. I'm not sure if I'll make it kind of playable. Well, I mean, it will be playable, but I'm not sure if I'll let other people play it just yet. I'll just be like letting close friends and people play it first anyway. This is a really rambly long vlog. I hope it wasn't too boring. So I guess I should probably stop it now, because I'm really rambling. I'm more kind of thinking to myself than actually telling you anything. So I better leave it there for today. I hope you're well, and I will see you later.